Namaste. In this video, we're going to visit Patan Durbar Square area. Patan is the oldest of the three cities of Kathmandu Valley. Patan is bounded by four stupas built by Emperor Asoka. It is enlisted in UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1979-80. This city was established by Pardev. It is believed that the palace was built by Lakshmi Dev in between 1024 to 1040 BS. The Malla kings made important changes to the square. Most of the current architecture are from 1600s, constructed during the reign of King Siddhi Malla and his son Srinivas Malla. It is a center of both Hinduism and Buddhism. It is probably one of the oldest Buddhist city in the world. In Patan Durbar Square area, there are 136 courtyard and 55 major temples. The Durbar Square area and its temples are decorated with ancient art and architecture. Here is Krishna Temple. Krishna Temple is considered as the most important temple of Patan Durbar Square. This temple was built by King Siddhi Malla in 1637 BS in Sikh style. It is the only temple in Nepal to have 21 pinnacles. It is completely made up of stone. This is the temple devoted to Lord Krishna. The temple has several carvings on its stones about the stories from Ramayana and Mahabharata. The first story pillar carving narrate the events of Mahabharata, while on the second story there are visual carving from Ramayana. The first story holds the main shrine of Lord Krishna, with the shrine of Radha and Rukmini at the east side. The second story is dedicated to Lord Shiva, and the third to Lokeshwar. This is the Patan Museum. The museum falls under the UNESCO's World Heritage Site. The Patan Museum was inaugurated in 1997 by late King Birendra Birabadam Sadev. The Patan Museum displays the traditional sacred arts of Nepal. Its home is an old residential court of Patan Durbar, one of the royal palace of former Malla kings of the Kathmandu Valley. The royal palace was built in 1734 on the site of the Buddhist monastery. The museum quadrangle is known as Kesav Narayan Chowk. The most of the objects of the museum are traditional crafts of bronze. mostly sculptures of the Hindu and Buddhist deities, for which Patan is famous for. The museum has over 1100 artifacts, about 200 of which are on permanent exhibition. This giant bell was made by King Visnumalla in 17th century, and it was specially used to alert the king by general public for their grievances and for any emergencies. Local normally call it Big Bell rather than call it Taleju Bell. This is the Banglamukhi temple. It is one of the famous temple of Devi in Kathmandu Valley. The temple is very important from the religious point of view. Most of the devotees especially visit this temple on Thursday, as it is considered as the day of Ganesh Bhagwati. According to the legend, it is believed that a demon named Bangla used to torture the people living in this place. People worship Ganesh Banglamukhi for rescue. Then one day Ganesh Banglamukhi came and killed the demon. After that day, people started worshipping Ganesh Banglamukhi and established this temple in her name here. This is one of the Soka stupa of Lalitpur. According to a legend, 5 stupas were built by the great Buddhist emperor Ashoka when he visited the Kathmandu Valley some 2500 years ago. 4 were built in 4 corners of Patan and 1 in the center. This is the northern stupa just beyond the Kumbeshwar temple on the way to Sankamal Ghat. Southern stupa is in the south of Lagankhel Baspa. The western stupa is just beside the main road of Pulchok, and the eastern stupa is to the east of center across Kathmandu's ring road. Thank you for watching video. Please don't forget to subscribe the channel.